You had like no filter.
I did. I told you.
Dude, I looked in the mirror. Hold on. So before we start the interview,
you used to need 2 mirrors.
Wow. Hey man, is this part of your new? Are you working out some new material? Like, hey man, I remember the one time. Remember you told me.
Itself.
Yeah, he was like, "Big, let me get a copy of this interview." Big Boy's neighborhood.
Boy.
Pleasure to have this man back in the neighborhood.
Yeah, man.
T.I. Tip, welcome back to the neighborhood. Gang!
What's going on, Big?
Maintaining, my brother. Hey man, the new album that's coming.
Yeah.
Alrighty, the title, is it the title or the title that you kind of like working with right now?
It's been the title for a long time.
And it's Kill the King?
Kill the King.
What is that?
Kill the King is a metaphor for killing the ego.
Really though?
Yeah. Ever since, I came up with the title, King of the South, that I've earned and maintained over the course of 25 years. So at the beginning of that journey, I spoke to all of my predecessors that I had access to, like Outkast, Big and Dre, all the Goody Mob, 8 Ball MJ, Bun B, Pimp Locked Up, and Scarface, you know what I mean? And I asked them, how you feel? Because I ain't never want to, come off as disrespectful to the OGs, the people that I looked up to, that you know what I mean? My class, people in my era, I didn't really care what they had to say. And all of them gave me their blessings. They all, expressed how high of a regard they held me in personally and how much they respected my skill set. Now, they gave me game. All of them did. Face, when I asked him, he say, man, you could be king. I don't want to have you. You can have
right.
You know what I'm saying? And like Andre was like, well, what does it really mean to be king?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Andre would say that.
He got philosophical. Big, however, said, okay, yeah, man, you can say that, but you're going to be putting the bullseye on your back.
Mm-hmm.
And you better not need no favors. And he say, chess is the game of life. And the object of chess is to kill the king. And I say, yeah, but you okay though, right? You don't have a problem.
We good.
Ever since then, that stuck with me, and I always throughout my career, I knew that my last album would be called Kill the King.
Man, you talk a little bit more about ego.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But ego is also something that's, kind of healthy, and especially in the genre that we're in.
I mean,
but do you get to a point where it's like,
I mean, sometimes, if you feed it too much,
right?
And as you mentioned, this genre or industry where like others feed it for you. You know what I'm saying? It can get bigger than you. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like in my quest for peace, as I evolve in my consciousness and mature, I feel like for me to have the life that I would like for myself and not be bothered and just saying? For me to, live stress-free with the least amount of negative energy, I have to starve the ego. And that's the way to kill the king.
Now, will you still be king of the South, or do you let something like that, let the people hold on to it, or?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? I think that's for the people. You know what I mean? That's for the people. The people, they put me here, so, that's their decision.
Hey, man, now that you're here and we're talking, pretty much decades later, did you know or feel like this was going to be the ride that you've had?
I had no idea what to expect from this ride. You know what I mean? I would tell you, I didn't even think I could hold on this long. You know what I mean? And it's only by the grace of God that I'm still here. I tried to mess it up a long time ago,
Yeah, I remember.
Which time?
I had to wait for you to get out. But it's wild because we had to grow in front of everybody. True. You know what I'm saying? You crash the car in front of people, and now even with the device, this is even worse because now people write to you.
That's real.
Was it different growing up with so many eyeballs on you too? Because at one point, a lot of stuff that we do is in the dark.
Well,
and then you come to the light, and it's like, shit.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I feel like it was like that, but not as much as it is for our children. You know what I mean? We had somewhere where people, you know what I'm saying, could miss sometimes. You know what I mean? Now everything is everywhere. But I think, you know, it also make you sharp.
Yeah.
It make you sharper. You know, it keep you honest. You feel me? It's annoying.
Yeah, hell yeah, it is.
It's definitely annoying to get up, and it make you stay in the house.
Amen. Amen.
Make you appreciate home a lot
Why
more.
the artist T.I.? You know how some people say, man, like I'm going deeper. You know, I'm coming out. I'm out here. As opposed to, you would think sometimes too, you'll want to pull back. Do you feel like you pull back already a little bit?
On what?
Just on public artists, you know, because I love what I'm hearing right now and what I'm seeing. Like I love you as a human being,
Right
and I love what you do for us, not the genre, but what you do and what you say and how you live. I love that.
I appreciate
but now that I see this T.I.,
yeah,
oh my God, bro.
Hey, but see, the thing is, so as I'm speaking to you right now, I'm gonna make sure everybody know I'm expressing to you my intentions.
Right. Yeah. I intend to.
This is what I would like to see. You know what I mean? Now, you know, through my efforts, you know, I'll be able to execute this, you know, through the grace of God. But I'm still human, so I am flawed.
Right.
So there will be, you know what I'm saying, there will be some speed bumps and hurdles along the way. Bear with me. And if not, fuck you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I just have to see it and want it before I can be it. You know what I mean? So I'm just expressing what I'd like to see for myself, saying it out loud. I'm gonna continue to live out loud as well.
Right.
I ain't finna hold back on how I feel and what I, you know what I'm saying, what I say and do all the time. But I'm gonna do less.
Does let them know and what you're working on, does it feel different right now? Is there a different energy for you?
It's a different energy from people. You know what I'm saying? It feels different. And it also feels different because there's a finality to it. You know, like this is my final. This the last one for me.
Really though, album wise?
Yeah.
Is that your intention?
Yes.
Right.
Well, no. I mean, this is an intention that I intend to keep.
Oh, really though?
Yeah, I'm doing this for me. I feel like in music, bro, everybody have a cycle. You know what I'm saying? And you can either walk out or be forced out. And I'd rather walk out.
Did you retire before?
I did.
Right.
I did. But I retired, but then at the same time I had already told people that, you know what I'm saying, I was gonna give a last album. When you've had a career that's been as blessed and as fortunate as mine, you don't just walk out and leave people hanging without saying that, you know what I'm saying? Kinda like Eddie Murphy did stand-up comedy, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't just walk out and never come back, you know what I'm saying? Even though he has the right to do that and he's fortunate enough to do that, I feel like for me to retire from this, I have to put the punctuation at the end of the sentence. You know what I'm saying? I can't just leave it hanging. And so I feel like this album would be the exclamation point.
And how far are you? Are you done with the album?
I could be.
When do you know it's done?
When it come out.
Right. Yeah, that's one way, like when you got it.
When it's out.
When you got it. Are you ever gun shy about what the music business or the music sound is now?
No.
Right.
No. I've been very vocal about, you know, my understanding and belief of people not being able to fuck with me. And that belief come from the reason people can't fuck with me because all I do is me.
Right.
And I'm the only one that can do that.
Right.
You know what I'm
and
saying?
You do it well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody else that can do me better than me. You know what I mean? And so that's the reason why can't nobody do it. You know, my art comes from my life, my pain, my experiences, the things I've learned, the things I've seen, and how I choose to put these things together to music and deliver it to people. That's something can't nobody do better than me.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? you know, you might have somebody who might think of better metaphors or somebody who, but the pain, can't nobody give you this pain I got.
Mm-hmm.
Can't nobody give you these lessons I got. Can't nobody give you this history. Can't nobody give you what I can give better than me.
Can you give me an answer to this? Who did your facelift?
What? Excuse me?
Like, who did your facelift? Like, who worked? Because why do you look like the same fucking first album cover? This motherfucker. Hey, dude, I almost did. When I saw you, like, crack through the door, I was like, don't let that motherfucker in. But let me tell you, T.I., before I knew, like, you had cut the hair and everything, I just kind of looked, and I thought, on everything I love, bro, yeah. I thought it was an old picture.
You bullshit.
On everything I fucking love, bro. Like, am I bullshitting?
No, you're not.
This motherfucker look like yesterday.
No,
almost to the point, you look like foul footage. Like, literally.
Straight out of ATL.
Yeah. If I didn't look like this, if the camera was just on you, people would think this was an old interview. Then when it swing over to me, they be like, "No, that's new. Look at Big." You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But what do you do, bro? Like, what do you put? Cucumbers on your eyes, or what's going on, man? Look, Todd's laughing too. He don't even speak English.
Probably sleeps in a chamber or something.
Yeah, hyperbaric chamber and shit.
Hey, man, I just live, man. I just live.
I live too, but look at me. The fuck is she live? He live. Look at this motherfucker.
You're burnt out.
Like, yeah, man. Hey, dude, when he walked in, he like, hey, oh, y'all still alive. He was like, hey, man, they was like, yeah, we want you to do Big Boy. Like, he's still alive? Man. He's like, I thought I stepped over his body like 15 years ago.
I actually did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, man. But what do you do, Tip? Damn.
Man, I bathe every day.
So do I. I think that was like a little diss, too. What if I was like, that's it. Like, I got all these fucking specialists and shit. Nobody told me to bathe every day.
Nah, man, I don't do much.
Right.
I don't do much.
Oh, okay.
You know, I got a little system. Me and my wife go through, on a daily, and it just keep my face clean.
Damn. Yeah. I heard that, man. Do you ever look like, damn, I look the same?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't. I mean, I see change in myself, all the time.
Right.
But I like it though. I like it. That shows evolution. You know what I'm saying?
But you do look like T.I. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some people that come in, man, and it's like, their ass sticking out, their belly done fell over and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, they ain't doing what they used to do. We all age. You know what I'm saying?
We do, and we have to learn to embrace that. You know
yeah,
what I'm
man.
saying? Because
it's easier when it's like this, though.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
It come with challenges also. Like, and people ask me like, why I cut my hair, and
right.
I think more importantly is why I grew it.
Why did you grow it?
Well, okay. So back in the pandemic, man, we was all, kind of sheltering in place and just not moving around, going nowhere.
Walking around a 25,000 square foot house, like I'm locked in here.
18.
Oh, yeah, my bad. The front house. My bad. Yeah, the front house. My bad. I'm putting all the houses on the property together.
Hey, so I was actually at a store. I was like shopping, getting some stuff out the store. And my hair was like bushy. I hadn't cut it in probably about 5 weeks. And my face was, you know what I'm saying? I had hair on my face and shit. And a lady walked up to me and she said, hey. And then she said, never mind, I thought you were T.I.
Damn.
I say, I can hide.
Oh, really? No, that's what you did?
Hell yeah. So I started growing it.
Oh, shit, to like just kind of get away. Yeah. Did you know your hair could grow that long?
I know. I mean, I believed it
right.
could.
Had it ever been that long, even in early days?
Not that long. When I was young, like in middle school, I had like hair at the top, braids at the top. Like
who cut
dog braids.
Who cut it?
Who cut it this time?
Yeah, like what we see now.
Cassius.
So you just went That's
the guy who always have cut my hair.
Okay, so you had somebody that trust.
Yeah, I mean he's cut my hair since ATL the movie.
Damn, was it hard to come to that?
No. It was always the plan. The plan was when I get started working on music to deliver this album. When I shoot the first video, the plan was always to cut my hair.
Man, that's wild. Because I literally, man, it probably a week ago, I just went down a rabbit hole on everything. Not knowing you were coming in or anything. I just went down a rabbit hole of T.I. videos.
Okay.
Yeah, and you know my favorite song by you is Bring 'Em Out.
Okay.
So I'm watching Bring 'Em Out, and I'm watching how animated you look, right? And then when I saw that picture that I saw, and I thought that was old. I was like, this motherfucker look like fucking Bring 'Em Out.
Hey.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, and people, you know, people come around and, you know, they approach me now and say, man, I love the cut. You look so good. You look so good. There was a good move. I was like, I mean, I didn't know I was walking around ugly all the time.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody said shit.
Hey, man,
to me,
keep
man.
it real. He did look different. No, just hey, but T.I., I got the same thing when I lost weight. People said it's almost like a compliment this. When people say, yeah, they say, oh my God, you look so good now. You know what I'm saying? Like what the fuck? Like, you know, and of course I knew I was walking around 500 pounds and shit. Yeah. But nobody except Liz that worked with me. Nobody like, oh man, you look so good now. Or people say, man, I'm glad you did that.
Yeah,
like,
right.
What the fuck?
Why the fuck you ain't say this before?
Yeah, man. You probably did with yours.
Yeah,
you had like no filter.
I did. I told you.
Dude, I looked in the mirror. Hold on. So before we start the interview,
you used to need 2 mirrors.
Wow. Hey man, is this part of your new? Are you working out some new material? Like, hey man, I remember the one time. Remember you told me? Yeah, he was like, "Big, let me get a copy of this interview." Let me get a copy of this. Hey man, can you please tell him before we went on? I did like one of these checks, and I'm like this. Just say what you said. I'm like this.
You still ugly.
So I went like this. All right. Just put the mirror back. He was like, man. He was like, dude. And he was like, man. He said, turn it around. Let me see if it's cracked. I was like, it is about a bitch. Hey, T.I., what's going on with T.I. on the comedy side?
Man, I'm still working. Ha Mafia still moving around. I just ain't got as much time to get out and do it no more.
What made you do that? You know how sometimes there's people, when there's something that you say, man, I haven't tackled that yet. Some people don't go out and do those things and being
to be honest
the comfort zone.
Yeah, to be honest with you, that was never really nothing I intended to do. It really happened haphazardly. I think
these big ass words.
Yeah,
I'm Googling.
By mistake, man. By mistake.
Okay, there it is.
Unintentionally.
Yeah, when you was like haphazardly, I was like, man.
I was at an open mic, man, and one of my comedy partners just like, I guess out of spite, just threw me on stage. You know what I'm saying, to see what I'd do. And I got my first laugh, and I loved it. And I just started moving around. And much like, you know, King of the South or anything else, it never really meant as much to me as it did when people said that I couldn't do it. Right. You know what I'm saying? And so I just, you know, and the hate pushed me harder than anything. You know what I mean? So if people wouldn't have said nothing and just left me alone, I probably wouldn't have took it as serious as I did. So
you get motivated by hate as well?
Yeah.
I close up.
They get me out of bed.
Really though?
Yeah. I can hear a bad comment with my phone off.
Right. You was like, man, when I wake up, something came in at 9:17. I look at that shit when I wake up. But comedy, man, like I host a lot of comedy shows and everything, right?
Yeah.
Comedy is it's a lonely field too.
It is.
Because when you get up there, it's like immediate when it goes down. And I get people all the time that say, man, you should do comedy. But that's a whole different world.
Good, bro.
Yeah, until I'm not.
I think
I need to learn how to get out my own way with that one though.
I think you should get up there because if all else fails, you look funny.
Just give me the sign, bro.
Who's with me? Who's gone?
Just give me the sign. Just give me the sign.
I didn't know if I should laugh or not. I'm like,
hey man, I wish hate on your new album. Then you say something about killing the ego and all this shit. I think you come here to make yourself feel better. I didn't think we were gonna have this day. Hey, dude, literally, I was sitting here. I was like, man, it's gonna be a whole different time with T.I. today.
Nah, I mean, but I appreciate being around. I feel we like family.
Yeah, yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? I
yes,
feel
sir.
we like family.
Like dysfunctional family. Feel almost from your end.
That's right.
It almost feels dysfunctional. Estranged even. Yeah, man. You know people say, man, all kinfolk ain't skinfolk. That's this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you don't want to be like, man, he my brother by such and such. He's my brother. You know, this dude. You know,
my daddy's wife's son. You know?
Didn't even know I lived around the block for like 3 weeks. Like, man, he lived around the block. We never knew that.
Yeah.
We never knew that Pops was going over there tripping, man. T.I., you a grandfather now, or have you been a grandfather?
I've been a grandfather for 5 years.
Really though? What does that feel like?
It's amazing.
Yeah, yeah, man. They say.
Yeah, you ain't get no grandkids yet?
Not yet, bro.
Okay, gotcha.
Knock on everything too.
Well, you know what? That's the thing about grandchildren. Like, you kind of you don't want them until you have them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you like, no, I don't want no grandkid. Y'all, you better wrap it up.
Yeah.
And then you get one. It's like, man, y'all ain't fucking enough.
Right.
We need some.
Hey, man, they say it's the best. That's what like, King, get your ass in there.
Man, what's wrong? Don't it work? It don't work.
Why are you in the living room? What you doing in the living room, sitting in here watching the Super Bowl? Get your ass in there and fuck. Be the worst advice, man. You couldn't get nobody to do twins? Any twins in her family? But they say it's a whole different love, huh? You fall in love again and again and again, bro.
Yeah.
But you one of them pops that your radar, like even with me, my radar is still on it. Like my kids can't come with no bullshit.
Nah.
At least and then there's some things where they're like, man, we wrote the book you reading from.
That's right.
You know how open and involved. Because I see you.
I love the challenge of children. You feel me? Especially the bad one, the one that they say bad and don't nobody else want.
Right.
Them the ones I want. You feel me? Because you can't be badder than me.
Right.
You can't. I was a bad little motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You can't be worse than I was.
Do your kids know that though?
I think they do.
Right. Okay.
I think they like my mama and all of them just tell them stories. See, I think that's what happened to King. You know what I'm saying? Like he sit around my uncles and my mom and they tell him all this stuff. You know what I'm saying, about the things I used to do. And then he sit around like C-Rod and Big Country, Matt Bun and all them. They tell him about all the things we got into when we was his age. And I feel that allows me to relate to them.
Right.
You understand? Like my granddaughter, my oldest granddaughter, her name is Hunter. And early on, like when she was about 3, I say, like she was like real, she wouldn't listen, and you know what I'm saying? She just run wild, And Hunter, nobody wanted to keep her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like nobody. I was like, man, bring that baby over here, man. Bring her over here. She ain't nothing wrong with her. Y'all is the problem. Y'all expect her to have it figured out already. You know what I'm saying? You got to show her how to do. Just bring her over here. So, she came over and of course she running wild doing the thing, and I let it go for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Then finally it was, I don't know, it was a snack that she wanted. I gave her one and she wanted 3. And I said, nah, you just gonna get one. She fell out crying. I said, okay. I said, all right, cool. I picked her up, sat her down right there in the family room, cut the TV off, walked out. She tried to get up. I said, nah, you stay right there. Don't move. And I left out, and she stayed there. She cried. I come back, looked at her. She wasn't crying when I looked. She seen me look. She started crying again, and I left. And she done cried herself to sleep. So then I come back. She had woke up, and I said, hey, you want to have a bad day or you want to have a good day? She said, I want to have a good day. I said, okay, all you got to do is chill, do what I say, and everything will be good. And she been in love with me ever since.
Oh, she was doing that tug of war. Like who was gonna get that bigger, longer side of the rope?
Yeah, I mean, and ever since then, now she pop baby, and she don't really. Now she don't want to be nowhere else but with me.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, I think I'm a little too Like if I hear the crying, I'm like, okay, what? You know what I'm saying? Like what? But I guess now, hey, dude, what if I did too much when my grandkids come? Like you crying? Hey, you want to have a fucking good day or a bad day? I'm gonna get Uncle T.I. on this motherfucker. He gonna come over here. It's gonna be some furniture moving in this motherfucker. Can you imagine? Now after this interview come out, everybody gonna be dropping their kids off at your house. Be like, when the album coming out? Like, man, it can't. I got all these babies over here I gotta take care of. Hey man, when you watch that Dave Chappelle, his last comedy show, did you know that he was working out a bit that had you involved with it? Because he closed. That closing was fucking amazing.
I did.
But he closed with you in great words.
That was a true story.
Yeah.
That was really a true story. He got everything right except the car. I've never had no purple Phantom with no white seat, but that's what made it funny. Yeah. But he actually got the car. I researched. He got the car. The car was, he described the car from the Boondocks, a pimp named Slickback. That was a pimp named Slickback.
So he put you in his car.
He put me in a pimp named Slickback car, which was funny.
Hey man, so when he said when you rolled him around, it was like a real tour guide. Like,
That's right.
This is Martin Luther King. This is this is this. And he said when you saw Nipsey, he didn't know who Nip was, but he said he felt important.
Yeah.
And he said you told him
that was the future. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What did you see that made you say that? Because now, in retrospect, on the rewind, everybody know it. Right. Everybody see it.
Right.
But what made you tell him, without ego, without I'm the king, what made you say, man, that's the future? And he's not your home plate.
I mean, man, to be honest, anybody who was around Nip for any extended period of time can see that he had prepared himself for the future. You know what I'm saying? He had longevity on him because, for one, he bypassed the fast route. You know what I'm saying? He could have got a deal and been shot up through there a while ago, and he intentionally bypassed all of that to go through every step and graduate from level to level to level to level. And that's something that I recognized early. Because I remember when my record label used to send me over there trying to talk to him, you know what I mean? And, he straight up told me, man, I'd rather be in a position where I have, complete control of what I do. And I respected it. And I also recall a time where, I had just, it was probably about 4 or 5 years in on a coup. I had just started Hustle Gang. And he hit me. He was like, yo, man, how you keep making these clothing lines? You know what I'm saying? Like, how you keep doing that? Like, I saw you had it like some merch. The Hustle Gang thing was a merch piece, and now you got it in stores. Like, how did you go from this to that? And my first thing I told him, I was like, man, I found a strong partnership. I found somebody that could do all the things that I can't do. Somebody that can handle the sales department, the manufacturing, distribution, and all I got to do really is make it hot, come up with the designs, and put it on. And I got people to handle the rest for a slight percentage. And he was like, all right, I'm gonna try something else. You know what I mean? Right. And he took that little piece of advice or whatever, or at least he took, what I was doing and what he didn't want to do from that. And made his own, his own universe. Because we would, like, another thing we talk about, I always told him how I wanted a flagship store. Wow. You know what I'm saying? But my partners, we just couldn't see eye to eye on it. And he went and made his own universe. And that, that just kind of showed me that, that he had the stuff that it take, to be here for a long time. And that's, that's all those things were processed when he asked me who dude was. You know what I mean? And I was like, bro, that's, he the one. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Were you watching that in real time? Because it literally didn't have a lead in. It was like Dave Chappelle popped on the screen during the Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua fight, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I got a comedy show comedy such and such coming up next."
That. No. I had heard it was out.
Yeah.
I had heard it was out probably a day after.
Yeah, because in real time, bro, it was like no lead up. Yeah. He just popped on in the middle, and you just happened to watch, and then it was like, oh, it's coming on after this. And when I saw it, I remember, do y'all know each other, Dave?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So when I hit Dave, I was like,
I met bro through Nip.
Yeah. So when I hit Dave, I was like, man, have you seen the new Dave Chappelle? And David Gross was like, nah. And I said, man, I didn't even want to tell him because no one told me. I said, man, just watch it. Just watch it, bro. So, but people already flew you a kite. How beautiful that ending was.
Well, and I'd seen it before. I'd seen it as he's working
it out.
Yeah, like in Atlanta, I opened up for him when he came to Atlanta a few times, and he'd done that. You know, he'd done that joke. Of course, he had perfected it by the time it was on screen, but I'd seen it before.
Hey, man, is comedy harder than writing an album? Like writing an hour of material? Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Especially when you respect it.
Absolutely.
When you respect it.
But you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. Every comedian will tell you, no matter how good they are, even when they put their shit out and everybody laughing at it and think it's perfect, we can always find something that we'd have done better. You know what I'm saying? Because with time and attention and more experience in life, you find different things to add on to it, you know what I'm saying, just to extend it and to expand it and make it, you know, just make it more.
That's what I was saying when I asked, when do you know the album is done, too?
Yeah.
Because sometimes you still living it. And sometimes people got to be like, man, we good.
Yeah.
Put it out. That's the same thing with a book. You're like, man, I'm still writing my book. Like, put the book out.
You know what I mean?
Put the book out. Do you ever feel, T.I., that people don't give you, and it may sound braggadocious, but people don't give you the credit for what you do and the way that you've done it? Because even if you go on Apple Music, right, and you just put in T.I. and it come up with the hits, right, it's do. Like sometimes I think people forget
I mean,
the body of music.
How can I say this? I really don't give a fuck about people.
That's the way to say it. Yeah, that's a good way to say it right there.
I don't care. I don't care. I understand that there are others that, you know, have built their lives around earning people's acceptance. I have not. So they have earned the right to be considered by people. I have not. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what people. I've lived my life to do what I want to do.
Everybody in their mind going, live your life.
Literally.
Hey, dude, soon as you said that shit, everybody was live your life.
Hey.
I just been kind of selfish in that way. I've lived my life by doing what I want to do, the things that make me feel good.
How do you keep
satisfy me?
How do you keep the outside chatter outside?
I put my phone down. I put my
Protect
phone
your peace.
down. Excuse me?
You protecting your peace.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I put my phone down, and other people's opinions of me are none of my business, you know. But the thing is, like the rap shit, it kind of put me back in that space,
right?
You know what I mean? It put me back in that space, which is why, you know, I digress a bit. I have to dive all the way in right now, but after this album, I shall digress again.
Pull back a little bit.
Yeah, just because, man, like that shit ain't good. That shit ain't good. It don't feel good.
Really?
Yeah, worrying about what everybody else saying and thinking, and because these motherfuckers ain't shit neither.
Right? Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I say, man.
These motherfuckers don't mean nobody no good. So I just again, I just try and continue to do I do the best that I can at what I do. I treat people the way I want to be treated. I try to live by my moral standards and principles every day. And I focus on the thoughts, opinions, and, you know, the feelings of the people that are actually around me.
Right.
You know what I mean? The motherfuckers who experience me every day, their thoughts and opinions and feelings of me, that's what matters. My children, what my children think, what my grandchildren think. I don't really care about impressing no strangers. my grandbaby knowing I can do peekaboo.
She
impressed as a motherfucker.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It depends on which peekaboo you're doing though.
Man.
Peekaboo, motherfucker.
Bing ba boom ba bam.
Bing bop, yeah. She like is that Hunter? Hunter probably be like,
well,
yeah,
she a
this
little
motherfucker.
bit, yeah, she a little bit more advanced.
Yeah,
now,
oh
you know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? She a little bit more advanced, and she's a challenge when she spend the night with me, and she wants to dress herself all the time.
Express.
Yeah, she want to dress herself. You can't just pick no clothes out and tell her put it on. I don't want to wear that. She'll tell you straight up. I don't want to wear that. I don't like that. I went shopping for them. We was in Orlando. I went shopping and bought a bunch of shit from Gap and Foot Locker and bought a bunch of shit.
Like she gonna wear it.
And I was like, Hunter, pop, bought you this. And she looked at it. She say, I'm not wearing this.
And how old is she? She 5?
She was 4 at the time.
Oh shit! At least she holding the shoes up to the pants and she's like, no, I ain't gonna.
That's exactly what she did.
She like, man, they gonna run me out of Chuck E. Cheese wearing this shit. She's like, Pop, you tripping? Pop, would you wear this? All right then, I'm just bringing me this goofy ass shit. And just give me the credit card. I'll go get it myself. What the fuck going on? I got an account anyway under your name. You know? But you seem like, man, like you just in a good place.
I mean,
and that's always good, bro.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Good. I feel good. And I'm appreciative. You know what I'm saying? I'm thankful. I'm humbled by, the fact that I've been able to do what I love for this long. You know what I mean? And change the standard of living for myself, for my family, to just bring about opportunity for the people around me. Same cats I was selling dope with is now, moving around in the music business, running restaurants and museums. And,
that you sold dope with, like who?
I ain't saying. Oh wait, it's statute of limitation, man.
Right?
You know what I'm saying?
Still don't say it.
You know what I mean? I ain't saying. So, but that made me feel better, than anything else, than the praise of people. You know what I'm saying? Just knowing that I had a hand in changing things. Like I remember living life a way that was much more detrimental than the way we live now. And that's, that make me feel good.
Do you ever trip off when your kid, especially like King, you're like, man, stop it.
Man, King,
like I saw my son, him and his buddies, they was in the picture and they had their hands a certain way. I was like, stop it. And not that it mean anything, but I was like, Jaden, please, bro. Man, come on.
I think, I think that life is growth, and there was a time that we was in that phase of life.
Can you imagine if they had cameras on us growing up?
Man, I'd probably just be getting that.
Yeah. and still have a long ass parole. Like, yeah, man. It's like growing up now, it's different.
It is.
It's very different, man. And I see it with my kids as well. T.I., you got 7 kids or how many? 7. I heard, yeah.
7.
Man, yeah, you had to make sure you made it.
From 9 to 29. Yeah.
Man, you can get that thing a rest, huh? Yeah.
We've been resting for 9 years.
Really? Yeah. Not totally resting, but you know what I mean? 9 to 29.
Yeah.
What kind of parent are you?
Well,
would the 9-year-old say something different than the 29-year-old?
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
Hell yeah.
I didn't know what the hell I was doing back then. You know what I'm saying? I had no idea. I think that I am a communicative.
God damn it.
I'm a communicative parent.
Good.
It means I communicate.
Okay, yeah. Talk to him. All right, talk to him.
I try to reason, rationale. I try to cause kids, they gonna say something stupid. So my goal is to find out exactly why you chose to say that. Like, what makes you feel that this is right? And then I see where they thinking from. I'm like, okay, so this probably where you got it wrong at. Okay, that's not the goal. This is the goal. And then when you change the rationale, then the thoughts change, and the words change, and the actions change. You know what I mean?
You need to open up like little camp.
I already got one.
I know, but I'm talking about that we can share with other people.
The parenting skills.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm just gonna be like, man, put the T.I. interview on.
But I do feel like the thing that I didn't do well enough. Okay, so my goal was to be a better dad than I had.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Understood.
And be more present than my father was. But what I found that wasn't good enough. You know what I'm saying? I should have been more present times 10. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I still had other things other plans made for their lives that caused me to kind of get out there a little bit more. You know what I mean? But I think my presence is more important than the plans. And I found that out a little later.
Right. And you know what's wild about that too, man? Sometimes we think that us going to go get it is parenting enough. You know, like, man, I wasn't here because I was over there making sure you had this and they had that. And sometimes they just want your time.
That's true. I mean, like King, right? So it was time King was about 6 years old, 5, 6 years old. He was at me, why you always gone? Why you always gone? And you know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I'm going to get it. And he was like, get what? And it was a weekend. We were scheduled to go to Toys R Us at the time.
Oh, shit.
So I took all the kids to Toys R Us. Everybody got their stuff. Me and King, we at the checkout. So they come with the total. It might have been about $2,700 or something like that. So I pull it out, I count it. I say, now you see this? I held a bankroll up. I say, you see this? He said, yeah. I say, this is how I'm buying these toys. This is why I'm gone. I'm going to get it. So I pay for the toy. He in the car opening up his toy. He say, you need to leave now.
Yeah. You on with your booking agency? I'm like, yeah, I see that we got the 13th open.
You need to leave again.
like, he figured that out real quick.
You're here for too long.
Yeah, he's like, man, Dad, wake your ass up. Like, I'm supposed to be on a jet somewhere. but yeah, it's a gift and a curse too. Was reality TV a gift and a curse for you? Letting the cameras in? Yeah.
Everything is, man. You know, the Bible said there could be no good without bad, no up without down, no left without right. You know what I mean? So, I mean, to be honest with you, everything in life is a gift and a curse. You're gonna have good and bad and everything. But I choose to focus more on the good than the bad. Simply because Family Hustle is the greatest family photo album I could ask for. You know what I'm saying? It's documented times in my children's life that I couldn't remember if I tried. You know what I mean? So now I have documentation of when Major was like 2 years old. You know what I'm saying? And he graduating high school this year.
How does that work, man? Do everybody get paid?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Everybody get a check.
You don't know nobody that want to produce my show?
Everybody. Mine is actually producing content now. He might be interested.
Yeah. Well, shit, after this.
Yeah, we
get him on the phone. No need to FaceTime him because then you're going to talk shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, he sees through a different lens than me.
Right.
You know
I highly doubt it. You know what I'm saying? Did you have something, baby girl?
Yeah, I did want to ask because me and my sister grew up watching the reality TV show, the T.I. and Tiny Family Hustle.
Yes.
So I just wanted to know, like, what is the key to, a long-lasting marriage? Because I know you guys have been together for a very long time.
Yeah. I could make it complicated, but I'm going to just keep it simple.
Why? The whole thing been complicated, you've been telling us. Trying to figure out words and shit?
This is, okay, so in marriage works when you don't leave. You just stay.
Wow.
You just stay. It'll be times you get on her nerves, she get on your nerve. She ain't gonna stand the sight of you. You ain't gonna stand the sight of her. And you gonna wanna leave, and you just don't. And you'll know that because there's been times I done packed all my shit. Gone. You gotta take this. I go, set all my shit by the door. Then I like, where the fuck I'm going? Where
am I going?
I pay bills here. This is my house.
Yeah,
where the fuck
man.
am I going? You know what I'm saying? So you just don't leave. You know what I'm saying?
That.
Yeah,
Work things out.
That's it.
Damn, I wish somebody would have told my dad that. That motherfucker was gone.
It was a lot easier. It was easier to leave then.
And plus, you didn't have a TV show.
You know what I mean?
Can you imagine the next week they'd be like, "Where Charles at?"
It was a lot easier, man. Cause man, women get the hell on fast now.
Oh,
You know, back in our parent day, man, you could fuck a woman like 4-5 times.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Before she actually get tired for real.
Hell yeah.
Now you fuck a bitch credit up one time and she gone. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
We can't build a community.
Right. Oh, is that what it is? Yeah, this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He gonna make marriages great again. So we're gonna go ahead and get you on out of here, man. I'm gonna call this person that's gonna put the wooju on you. Yeah, you're gonna break your ankle when you leave out of here. Believe that. When was the last time you went shopping for yourself, like in the store, grocery store?
Man, it was recent. Yeah, it was recent, man. We were just in Salt Lake, not Salt Lake, Park City, Utah. Yeah, me and my old lady after we got off the plane.
And you went in the store?
Before we went to Whole Foods.
Why did I know he would do that?
Yeah.
Right.
When was the last time you put gas in your own car?
Every day, whenever, you know. Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, these are basic questions that I ask people, and
Yeah.
I get surprised by their answers, bro.
Yeah.
When was the last time you got pulled over?
Now that might have been probably about 3.5 weeks ago.
Damn.
Yeah.
Did they notice it was T.I.?
They did.
Did you get a ticket?
I did not.
There it is. You know
But I didn't have an infraction.
right.
I didn't have an
Yeah.
infraction.
Why did they pull you over?
Well, I think they said that I was speeding. They said I was speeding. Then I said, how do you know? How fast was I going?
Oh, you one of them, huh? Oh, you one of them boys. Yeah.
Nah, I'm just saying, like, 'cause for one, I knew I was going fast. And I
Right.
know how fast I was going. But I also, that wasn't my first time being pulled over.
Mm-hmm.
So when they came up to the window and asked if I knew why they pulled me over.
You did this? Like, man, y'all pulling me over? Y'all crazy as hell, man. Hold on. Let me turn my new shit down. Oh, man. Let him know. Hold on, officer. Hold on.
Running to the checker for
Going about your business. You know, watch his label flag that.
But it's some good officers out there.
Yeah,
man.
yes, it is,
It's some
bro.
good officers.
Especially when they let you go.
Yeah, those the best ones. The best ones. Shout out to them.
Thank you, officer. T.I., man, thank you for coming into the neighborhood and hanging out with us, man.
Love
All
and
the time,
respect.
bro. And sometimes we
Yeah.
just touch bases just without doing this.
Yeah, we talk, you know, on
Yeah,
the regular,
man.
on the phone, you know, and we always try to meet up, you know what I'm saying?
man.
It ain't worked out yet, but we gonna keep trying.
As we should, man. And I love you for who you are and what you do, bro. Thank you for always checking in the neighborhood too, man. And I remember at one point when you was more on, you know, it was you didn't want to bleed. I called you for a comedy show. And then I was like, man, we need a closeout. You was like, hold on, is it a closeout? Or is it comedy? You know what I'm saying? And respectfully, you was just in a different place.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And
I mean, I found that mixing the two ain't really, it ain't worked out as best.
That's exactly what you were saying too, man. Super Bowl. Super Bowl predictions. Are you watching this Super Bowl?
Yeah, of course.
Right.
I'm gonna watch every Super Bowl.
Any interest in it though? Cause we watching.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. I like the Seahawks.
Really though.
Yeah, I like the Seahawks.
Have you seen any of Cardi B cheering on her man Stefan? Obviously, she goes crazy on social after they win.
I've heard about it. My wife talks to me about it.
Did you hear when she called that little white girl, that little white bitch? She was 4 years old.
No.
She's like, oh, I'm sorry. But that's Cardi being Cardi.
Right.
Nah, I ain't seen that.
Are you coming out with Bad Bunny?
Huh?
Are you coming out with Bad Bunny for the
That's who
halftime?
doing it?
No. Damn, you really,
He's really out of
you
touch.
really been gone.
didn't
You're
know,
like,
bro.
Big, I just cut my hair, man.
Hibernate.
back outside.
Nah, but that's here. That Bad Bunny doing it.
Yeah,
that's cool, man.
Oh my
God.
God.
I heard something about La Russell from the Bay had made it to perform at the Super Bowl.
Oh,
Yeah,
really
they're gonna do some in-house stuff and also some pre-party stuff.
Okay,
some
so that's what I heard.
stuff.
I was like, damn, La Russell in there. That's good.
Shout out to La Russell. That dude, man. You know, since we've been doing our interview, he dropped 4 songs since we've been doing our interview. That dude, man.
Hilarious.
That is a hard-working motherfucker, man.
He hard. See, I like what he's done because, you know, he ain't just selling music. He's selling the story and an experience.
God, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm in with him on his royalties, everything. Like I buy into everything, bro.
That's what's up.
Dude, he pushes not even the limits because there are none.
Right.
But that's a good dude as well, man. It's wild that you knew La Russell, but not Bad Bunny.
How does that make sense?
I don't know.
He knows the Seahawks.
He was like, man, I heard that Charlotte Kentrell's gonna be there.
That was on ESPN.
Right.
And
Bad Bunny wasn't?
Go figure.
Hey, man, he was like, Bad Bunny gonna be. Hey, man, he almost said, "Big, you bullshit."
We broke it to him.
Yeah. Fucking 4 months later, breaking news. That motherfucker, he gonna call me in July, like, Big, you wasn't playing. I'm just now watching this Super Bowl halftime, man. Bad Bunny, my brother, is really out there. Hey. Like, God damn,
I mean, I don't know how, for some reason, I just didn't know.
Yeah, man. Hey, I ain't mad at you. I'm glad at you. T.I., thank you for coming in the neighborhood, man. God bless you and your family, man.
Love and respect.
Back at you, man. And we'll see you, God willing, when everything come back around.
Absolutely.
There it is, T.I. in the neighborhood, Big Boy's neighborhood.